Jam with Sam. Jam with Sam. Welcome everyone to another session of Jam with Sam. Okay, it's great to see so many of you here. There have been so many people that I'm seeing again and again, and so many new faces too today. Sam, it's so nice to see new faces, but I think so many of you have been here before, and it's really great. It's become like a family almost. So just thanks to Sam. I think all of you know why we are here. We are here to see a story of entrepreneurship, a story about entrepreneurs, about their strengths, their weaknesses maybe, the threats that they've received, the opportunities that they come about, and their entire story, the secrets. We are going to be witnessing the secrets of their entrepreneurship journey. Thanks to Sam, all of us here, I'm sure, I think most of us here, I think 90%, 95%, 99% of us are entrepreneurs here. So we are really, truly looking forward to this. Sam, of course, is, I think you know him well, his new baby, in case you didn't know, is Neo-Social, and he's heavy into social media marketing. And I would like to introduce to you our guest, our first guest for this evening. I would like to put your hands together for this gentleman. His name is Srikant Chari. Please, Srikant. He is of Control B Solution. Please, Srikant. Please take a seat.
Thank you, Nando. Let's give a big hand to Nando. You have put in a guest appearance here today. I hope you are regular from next time onwards. Actually, I was worried, when Harish came in, I said, "Hey, Srikant." He's saying, "Srikant said he'll come." I said, he was supposed to be a bodyguard, to catch you from one hand and Abhishek from the other hand and get you over here. But good you came. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, Srikant, let's hit off straight. Was this the first business idea you thought of?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I got into this business. Actually, we are into the managed printing solutions. Earlier, we were into trading of all kind of stationeries.
Okay.
Like Xerox papers, cartridges, and other things. And somewhere in 99-2000, we found that we are not adding value to the business.
Okay.
We're just buying a product from somebody and adding our margin and sending it to somebody. And people were undercutting us.
Okay.
So we wanted to get into a business where we could add value. So we moved into the remanufacturing of cartridges space. And from remanufacturing of cartridge space, we entered into the managed printing solution. So it was never our first thought process of getting here into this business.
If not this, what you would have done?
I would have become a stockbroker.
Stockbroker?
Yes.
Why you? That was the
Yes. My passion was, I'd seen my father investing in shares in the 80s.
Okay.
So I always thought that was one business where you could really make money.
Okay.
So that money was the attraction.
Attraction over
yes.
there. It's like, a lot of engineering students from IIT and all, they complete IIT and they go into the finance sector. So I said, why do you do that? You want to make money. I said, then why do you do IIT? Well, no, you want to make money. And actually, they're really good. One of my nephew has got into, he's in Merrill Lynch and he's doing extremely well. He was one of the top performers in IIT. And yeah.
So money was the attraction.
Money was the attraction. Okay. And what do you still trade?
No,
Silently?
I don't have a Demat account.
You don't have a Demat account?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have anybody who's into stocks? You can maybe help him get back into that. How did you go about starting this venture of yours?
Venture of this, like I said, I was into accidentally coming into this. Somewhere around, like I said, I don't have a Demat account. There is a story behind it where we lost a lot of money in share market. So we had to recover our losses. So we had to come into a business which would give us healthy margin.
Okay.
But at the same time, make a brand for ourselves.
Okay.
So we were thinking of getting into some business where it would be on a long-term basis.
Okay.
So somebody suggested, why don't you get into remanufacturing of cartridges?
Okay.
And that gentleman actually trained us throughout. He trained us how to remanufacture those cartridges, how to sell those cartridges, how to pitch in, and that's how we got into this business.
And how long back was this?
This was around 98, 99.
98, 99.
But we were in business from 1991.
1991. Doing this trading and all of this stuff. And
we started with a capital of 10,000 rupees.
I think most of us, Rajiv, where is Rajiv? Rajiv also, we started the same way, long time back in the IT industry. That's when most of us started over there. Okay, what is the USP of your company?
USP of my company would be, even if you say, quality, price and service, if all things are equal, I think our biggest USP is our team.
Your team,
yeah.
Okay.
We are passionate about what we do, and that is my biggest USP. Because we always keep asking, like, if everything is equal, why would company still like to do business with us? So that has to be the team.
Right.
If they are there, and I don't consider them as my employees.
Okay.
They are our partners. So if they are there, we grow.
You grow.
That's the biggest USP of our.
What is one thing you're equally passionate about other than your work?
Service.
What service?
I belong to. I'm actually from Chinmaya Mission. If people know across. We are in the business. It's a social organization.
Yes.
So I'm being part of that organization for at least last about 10 years.
Okay.
So we do a lot of camps where we go to tribals and help them into various kind of professionals. Teaching we do. Vocational trainings.
Services.
We give them sewing machines. We give them teach them a skill which they can take it forward. So that is one thing I'm really passionate about. So my Sundays or holidays
goes in that. Is it something like how Rotary or Lions is?
No, it's a social organization.
Okay.
Basically, it's an organization which is into the teaching of Bhagavad Gita. And they have this activities where they go out in the field.
Okay, so you're active in that.
Yes.
So that is your corporate social responsibility.
My personal.
Your personal
responsibility.
It's got nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with that.
Great. Do you view anybody as your serious competitor?
Yes. Myself, yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
I think we are limited by our own thoughts. We are limited by our, like Hari says, the law of attraction.
Okay.
We are limited by our own thoughts. We are limited by our own ideas. You can grow as much as you want, but you need to think here. So if you are limiting yourself, you need a contented life, you will get contented. You are going to attract adequacy. So I am my own competitor.
Your own competitor. It's that little voice you keep listening to.
I don't listen.
You don't listen to it. You don't listen to it. If you had to, like, you're on Jam with Sam, if you had to jam with a particular instrument, what instrument would you do?
It would be violin.
Violin?
Yes.
Do you play the violin?
I have started.
Okay, when did you start?
Just about 2 weeks back.
So you knew, actually I asked you 1 week back, so you must have prepared before that only. So actually, I mean, you're taking professional classes or
Yes,
something?
I am taking professional classes.
Okay, it's not to make your wife happy on an anniversary and
No,
play that
it's
violin or
no.
something over there, na? No, that ad is there, na? That person playing the violin over there. Okay, any interesting incident or phrase in your business career you'd like to tell us about? Some, interesting incident.
One phase of interesting career, like I said, lost a lot of money in stock market during the Ketan Parekh scam. I found that it is greed, which actually makes you get into trouble. So that was one, probably again, that also created a block in my mind.
Okay.
When the stock market actually moved forward, I couldn't take advantage of that.
Okay.
So it is that phase of life where we lost around 42 lakhs.
My God.
In a period of about 3 months.
Wow.
And it took us at least 3 years to come out of that ditch and become zero. So that's one interesting phase I could never.
A lot of people committed suicide and all during that time over there.
But I'm still here.
You're still here. Okay, how do you manage your personal and professional life?
It is only professional life. And we do that. We have our personal life, in the sense you are talking about my spending time with my family. I am at home at 6:30 in the evening.
Wow.
We are basically dealing with corporates. So they shut down at 6:30.
Okay.
And I'm back home at 6:37 at home. So the time spent is with family.
Meaningful over there. And you have how many kids?
We have 2 kids.
Okay.
Son is in 12th and daughter is in 9th.
Nice. So they're mature and able to fetch and find for themselves over there. Do you have any dream which is unfulfilled?
Yes.
What?
I want to list my company in 3 years in Bombay Stock Exchange.
Wow. It's an amazing dream which is there. I mean, so when he's going private limited, please buy his shares, He'll make sure that, you make
It's already private limited.
It's already private limited. Yes. Public limited, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, great. What do you think the role social media plays in today's day and age?
I think you have a saying in Hindi, na, जो बिकता है जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. Basically, social media gives you visibility.
Okay.
Then you build on that visibility, like we say VCP factor. The visibility is there from social media. Then you build on the credibility and profitability and take it forward.
Okay.
I think that's a major role to at least make you visible. And then how you connect and how you take it forward, it is up to you.
Correct. So you finally got visible, I think 2 weeks back.
Yeah.
1 month back. Na? He didn't have his photograph on Facebook. So I went, I caught hold of him, took 3 photographs, uploaded him, and somebody said, I love you very much. I said, oops, now who's that? I didn't know. That is his wife telling him that on Facebook over there. So at least he got his wife to say that over there. And she said, what a nice photograph. Something good now over there. So your wife is more active than you, I think, on Facebook. Great. Okay, a message for all our entrepreneurs. Since you're an entrepreneur, what is the message you'd like to give?
One thing is, what I always think is, we always have ideas, right? We never make it effort to put it into action. I always tell my friends, my colleagues, you shoot and then aim.
Shoot and then aim. Okay.
We always want to have the perfect aim, the perfect scenario where you are, and the perfect target to shoot. I said you shoot, keep shooting, and then you aim, and then probably you'll, at least you're moving forward.
You don't hit each other.
So you shoot and aim. Whatever ideas you have, start implementing. Probably you'll not be able to implement in a much bigger scale. Start it somewhere small and then take it forward.
Okay. So right now, I know that you already have this toner and remanufacturing. I had a visit to his factory. It's an amazing factory over there where they actually remanufacture the toners, even the color toners which are there, which are quite difficult to refill the color toners. He's got an amazing factory in Andheri East. I have visited over there. Very neat and clean compared to when you go to Fort. It's like so dirty and all. It's very hygienic, a very nice factory. I mean, hats off to you for that particular thing over there. His office also, tell us about that CRM. It's very interesting.
We have a ERP package, what we call it as. And we have given access to all our customers. We have given access to our vendors. We have given access to our third-party suppliers. We have given access to all our service providers.
Okay.
Everybody can log into the system and know what is their transaction, what is their complaints, what is their communication, what is their ledger online.
Okay.
It is 24/7. It's on cloud. And at any point of time, if they want to have their ledger outstanding, if they can put any kind of communication, any kind of complaints, it goes online.
Oh.
And this access is again, we have for the customer, on one single window, he can see whatever is happening across his branches. Again, we have a print management software, which on one single window, he can know who is printing, what he is printing, and from where he is printing, whether he is printing from a website, and whether he is printing his CV. He can get access to his entire data he can print out. And one single window can tell him which printer is down and what is the error code when it is down. Whether it is a paper jam error or it is a tray mismatch error. So we have deployed softwares across for all our customers.
Okay. So what are the kind of large customers you work with?
We work with Pidilite, we work with ICICI Bank, we work with IMRB, we work with Hiranandani group of companies, again across Pan India.
Pan India, okay. So this you started is something new. Your company was called as NVK Network earlier.
Yeah.
Now it's called as Control P.
Right.
What's this Control P?
Control P is basically, the name itself says, control your printing.
Okay.
But don't stop printing. Okay. So it says, control your printing. We look at minimum savings with any corporate, whether he is using a remanufactured cartridge or anything. We look at minimum savings around 30 to 60%, depending on his volumes.
Okay.
When we deploy this software, his printing actually comes down by 10 to 15%, where people are aware that somebody is monitoring
what they are printing. But do they? Does the user come to know about that? He is unaware of that.
The user comes to know the month end what he is printing.
Okay.
And you can set quotas.
Okay.
Where he can only print 5,000 pages in a month.
Okay.
And 5,001 he cannot fire a page.
Okay.
The software just controls his printing.
Amazing software. Okay, and anything you wish you had done differently in all these years?
Yeah, wish I would have taken more risk when I was younger.
Okay. So you should have met a person who encouraged you more.
I wish I had met my coach Harish Mehta when I was probably 5 years or 10 years younger.
That's all. We what happens is we tend to take a lot of risks when we are young without money. You know, like all of us are entrepreneurs and we find out कि पैसा नहीं है पर धंधा करने का है. But as we go older, we have the money but we don't want to take the risk over there. I've seen that happen a lot of times over there, and that's, you know, you regret it. I think that Three Idiots has a story, na, that of taking risk over there. Don't look back so much. I should have taken that risk over there. Take that risk over there. So I think that's a universal story. What's the way forward for your company?
We are actually looking at listing our company in the BSE SME exchange on 1st of September 2013.
So you've written it down. The
Yeah,
goals is written down.
my goals are set. So 1st of September we want to take our first step forward. Okay, and we are looking at we have about 3 to 4 branches in all across country. We want to be there at least about 8 to 10 locations in this year. So we are planning, strategizing on that angle.
Okay.
So we are looking at very focused, like the change of name is a very focused way of addressing this market.
Okay. So that's the thing with it. Fantastic, Srikant. Thank you so much for having us, having you here. And
thank you.
This is a special mug from Jammin Sam. एक ही ले, 2-3 ले लेना. Because this is called as creating content. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Srikant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And a small token.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.